Hey everybody, Forever Retro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. It's awfully hot today. I was going to do this with my shirt off, but I decided to keep it on because I don't want to give you guys a bunch of nightmares. Because nightmares are bad. But, as you all know, or may not know, back in the days of the NES, Capcom had a really damn good license with Disney. Disney, makers of some great cartoons like The Black Cauldron, The Sword and the Stone, Rescuers, its sequel, Rescuers Down Under, which I prefer over the original. You can fight with me in the comments, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But everyone's got their own preferences when it comes to whatever they consume through media and whatnot. But recently, they've released, at least on Steam, I know I think it's been released on Switch recently, the Disney the Disney Afternoon, which basically was a block when I was growing up, where you had a bunch of cartoons from the time, like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, um, Darkwing Duck, and the like. It was a block. It was called Disney Afternoon. It was really cool. Uh, it was on Disney Channel, but they eventually had it to where it was broadcasting on Channel 50 in Detroit, WKPD, back then. I can't believe I can remember that far back. But yeah, you had some of those played on there as well. Channel 50 was the place to go to when it came to back in Detroit, back in the 80s for sure. That's where you had your GoBots and Silverhawks and Thundercats. Channel 20 had some things like Woody Woodpecker and all those lovely animated classics that I still hold fond, near and dear to my heart, because why not? But one game was missing on this collection. Sure, the one on the Switch has some added games. I believe Bonkers and Goof Troop. Bonkers can fuck off. I never liked that cartoon. I never. It started like I guess he was a cheater or a bobcat or something, and he was a cop. I, I never liked it. I thought it was stupid. But Goof Troop, that was a damn good SNES game. It was basically it was a puzzler, but it was just so fun that you didn't even get pissed off from the puzzles because they were easy to figure out. Because after all, most Disney games are made for kids, right? And this game I'm about to play, as you can tell by the title, it's one of those I barely played as a child, because to me, Little Mermaid was marketed towards girls. Until we get older, of course. Because I always like to go ahead and expose myself, but when I became an adult, I gooned a fucking Ariel like you wouldn't believe. She's been dethroned, though. She's been dethroned by Reese Gremery from High School DxD. My God, oh my God. I gooned her, oh my gosh. I gooned her probably more times than I can count. Because she is just one sexy hot bitch. But before that was Ariel. In terms of redheads in the fictional universe, of course. But redheads are a national treasure anyway. Both fictional and real life. Very hard to find, and when you do find them, you either get mental illness and a firecracker, or a firecracker and abuse. Now, I wouldn't know that personally, mind you. I never dated a redhead, never had the chance. I mean, my first love way back when, she was a strawberry blonde when I was dating her. So she wasn't exactly a redhead per se. But she had this similar hair color before she dyed it burgundy, which made her look uglier than shit. But I never told her that. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be playing the Little Mermaid on the NES. I heard this game is short, and I also heard it's easy. I'll be the judge of that. Giving my belt of games that I have beaten on this channel many times, or some that I just fucked off. But I want to see if I could do it right. I want to see if I can, just beat it and see. Because some people have a very nostalgia feel for this game. I mean, I've always just seen it as just a mild curiosity, if anything else. And obviously, it was probably made for girls. Because, most anything, like Beauty and the Beast, there's not many males I know who've played it. They played, like, on the Genesis, you had, I know I'm going off tangent here, but on the Genesis, you had two. You had Bell's Quest, and then you had, I think, it's like Bell's Quest and Beast Quest. Roar of the Beast, I think it was called. So you got two games, you know, one for the girls and one for the boys. And then the SNES, you had nothing, pretty much. It was something else. But, you know, Disney on the Genesis, you know, is arguably better than the SNES offers. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some great ones. You know, the Magical Quest, the Disney and Mickey games. But we had two great ones on the Genesis, too. You had Land of Illusion, Fantasia Can Fuck Off, and you had Castle of Illusion. Those were great. And you also had Aladdin, you know, beautiful, I wouldn't say underrated, but I think it's actually overrated. It's a great game, though. Aladdin on the Genesis, beautiful, wonderfully animated, hard as balls, can never beat it. Yes, I know. I beat it using a stage select code back in the day, though. So, unfortunately, however you want to look at it. And then you had those Beauty and the Beast games. And then you had Gargoyles. And Gargoyles was gorgeous. It's just, it wasn't Sega making those games either. It was Virgin, for the most part. Virgin definitely made Aladdin on the Genesis. I know that for a fact. But anyways, this was made by Capcom in-house. So, with that all yappity schmackety out of the way, let's go ahead and play this game and see if it's, you know, worth our time. You know, and even if it's not, if I can beat it, that'll be another one we can add it in the books. Because that's what I try to do when it comes to these kinds of videos. And I'm going to get stuff up. Yep, there we go. Usually I have this set up beforehand, but I wasn't thinking. So let's go ahead and I think I have it. Yeah, here we go. I did that on purpose so it would be easier to load. So let's load and give it a try. You're going to notice achievements because I have retro achievements. And of course, Under the Sea. Fuck the sea. The ocean is an evil place. I want nothing to do with it. I guess we'll watch the story. Ariel, Princess of the Sea, fell in love with Eric at first sight. She asked Ursula to make her human so she could meet him. He fell in love with her too. Aww. And planned to marry her. Yeah, you better butter those ovaries, you fucking schmuck. He did, because there's a sequel of Little Mermaid. Sebastian and Flounder, some of the most annoying protagonists in the cartoon from the day. I could not stand Sebastian's voice. And there's a fat bitch herself. I mean, she might be somebody's type out there, I can't say for sure. You know, I like big girls, but I mean, the short hair, nah. Don't like women with short hair. Ick, yuck, no. Gotta have standards. I don't have many, mind you, but that's off limits for me. We're gonna release the Fursh, pick them up. I said Fursh on purpose. That was something my wife used to say. We're gonna pick up the Fursh and we're gonna flay those bitches and have ourselves a delicious feast. If I was the ruler of this world. And Eric's probably like, no problem, huh? Maybe later you can suck my bitch, huh? You know, pull off a fat habit. He better. She better give him some good times after she's gotta go do this stupid shit. Sea of Coral, Stage 1, Vital. So, speed run, just pay no attention to that shit. I don't like forced speed runs to begin with. Now, if memory serves me, you can pick these up, right? Yes, and they're like they are your particular projectile to use against enemies and stuff. I think you can use them to open treasure chests, right? Yes! I can't believe I remember that shit. Like I said, I played this once when I was a kid. I can't believe I remember that. Okay. And in the meantime, you can just swim. I mean, you got this. I don't remember what exactly it does. I think you can actually hit fish with it. We'll find out. I mean, Ariel looks good in 8-bit, you know? She's not like, oh, yummy, yummy to the tummy. No, none of that. But, you know, she's fine enough. I don't know what these orbs do, bro. I don't have an instruction manual. I was gonna hit that fucker with my tail. See, let's see what that does. Okay, so it's like Bubble Bobble. And carry them for... Okay, cool, cool. And they blink, so that means they'll probably be released. So you don't want to hold on them for too long, obviously. Okay, I don't know what those orbs do, but I don't know. It just makes me feel good to collect them. Okay, that just makes them stop. Alright, let's just keep going, then. Fuck out of the way, I got an ocean to swim in. The most evilest place on planet Earth. I have a boss? Okay, I can already see what they want me to do. Yep. Typical Disney fashion. Not hating! Not hating at all. There's no reason to. Oh, I was hoping you could shoot downward. Okay, you can only shoot across. That's kind of stupid, but whatever, whatever. I guess that adds a little bit of challenge, right? Okay, was it 3 hits and they're dead? I don't know. Like I said, the backgrounds look kind of nice, though. That all blue and everything. I mean, yeah, I'm thalassophobic, but this game does not portray the ocean all that well. Oh, they just die when it runs out of time. Okay, cool. Okay, it's not 3. So I'm guessing 5. I mean, 4. Okay. So I was at the end of stage 1. Wow, that's quick. All right, I'm not bitching. I'm not bitching. Why are score counters in NES games the most annoying fucking sound in the world? The sucking ship. Are we gonna find some treasures like in Goonies? So now we're gonna go in the sunken ship. Hopefully it's not the one like in Mickey Mousecapade, where it's a goddamn maze and it's annoying as fuck. Yeah, I don't remember how far I got into this game when I played it originally. Like I said, that was a long time ago. That was when little Retro was a itty bitty little guy. I mean, I still had a gut, but, you know, I digress. Can you use these to open the chest? I didn't think so, okay. Yeah, you have to use the... I mean, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Okay, it's not up, we gotta go right. You can use it to kill enemies, though. Okay, that's fine. Simple, easy. Like I said, this game is more likely made for girls after all. I could never get that one up. I remember when I was a kid, I struggled. I still don't know. If you know how to do it, let me know. God damn it, no! If you know how to get that one up, let me know. I'm curious. When I was a kid, yeah, I could not... I remember that. I can't... Why am I remembering shit clearly when it comes to this game? Because I remember I was at my cousin's house playing this shit, because they just bought it. Same place I played Carnog for the first time. Oh, if you hold B, you go a little faster. That's cool. This music's kind of catchy. Alright, let's carry this. Maybe we can find a treasure chest to open. That'd be nice. Because I like going treasure hunting. It's fun, I guess, to some people. Oh, boss already. The fuck is this? Look, I haven't seen the movie in years either, so forgive my ignorance. I mean, I already can tell how this is done. I was pressing the button, the fuck? Okay, you still get hit regardless. That's dumb. Die, you pieces of shit! Get out of my way. I got, you know, stuff to do, I guess you could say. Not much! I mean, come on, this game's pretty much made for girls. Or children. I mean, I liked the movie, it was fine. But, you know, it wasn't something I would watch again. I've watched it like twice in my life. I know there's like 3 movies altogether. I even seen the sequel, but I didn't watch the 3rd movie. Because at that time I was just like, oh, this is just cash and dog shit. Oh, so we're gonna go into some ice caves now? Sea of Ice! Okay. Yep, pretty much. How the fuck does she not freeze and die of her hypothermia? Is she cold-blooded? Do we not... You know, we gotta know these things. We gotta question everything. George Carlin said it best. Oh, that motherfucker just flat out hit me. Piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Okay, you can shoot up but not down. Why? Is Ariel herp derp? Maybe. At least you can get a treasure chest. I can use like the shield from R-Type, or the little thingy from R-Type. L's empty, you fucking piece of shit! I wanted something in there. I wanted something for my trouble. Unfortunately, that's not for me, I suppose. Oh yeah, okay, you can go on land. Okay, I don't remember that. Kind of like Echo the Dolphin. Talk about a fucked up game. Echo the Dolphin is just weird. Like the lore and story and all, it's weird. It's a pretty game though. Like the animations and colors are nice. I like it. Even though it gives me a tad bit of thalassophobia fear, because even for 16-bit, they portrayed the ocean rather well, which is bad for me. Can I? Okay, I'll just throw it in the fucking. I'll just throw it in there. Hey, I get this chill. Who cares, right? In the texture. That's what I meant to say. My bad. I'm getting Blaster Master vibes, kind of. You know, the whole when you're under the level and then you gotta go fight that crab boss. Anyways. It controls just as good, I would say. I mean, it is Capcom, back when they weren't fucking pandering to Resident Evil fans all the time. Alright, now let's see how this is done. Okay. Easy peasy, to some degree. Oh, fuck. Come on. Alright, that dickhead can go out of the way and I'll throw... Good, I hit him anyways. Fuck him. Apparently there's a Genesis Little Mermaid, but no one talks about it, and I haven't really played that one either. But I don't think that was made by... I mean, it wasn't made by Capcom or Virgin. I don't know who it was made by. Tell me in the comments. And tell me if it's worth playing through. Because other than, like, looking better, that's all I could think of that's worth playing that for. What the fuck are you doing, Ariel? Controlling like dog shit, that's what. Okay, I think this game is rather short. I don't know how many levels there are. But it just seems like the levels are just go a few screens, fight a boss, and move on. I mean, you can collect shit if you want to. I don't think that's necessary, though. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, you'd be wild out to find out that there actually are volcanoes in the ocean. There's also a lake in the ocean. I guess it's caused by salt? Like separation of salt and oxygen or something? It's fucking weird. I mean, I've seen pictures of this shit, and I'm like, how is that even possible? It's one of those wonders of the world that we never think about. But yeah, there's lakes in the ocean, bro. Can I go fishing in it, I wonder? I mean, you're pretty much where fish live. You know, you don't necessarily have to fish, but it's kind of like an oxymoron, huh? Of course, nothing. These shrimps are dicks! What the fuck? I don't like their pattern. I can't get that, can I? Of course I can. I probably needed this seashell for that. The same ones that you find in fucking, Jaws for currency. You know, Jaws isn't a bad game, but it's not good either. I thought I was gonna get killed there. Shit. Okay, these shrimp are making me nervous. They're making me highly anxious right now. Their attack pattern is kind of annoying me. just get them out of my way so I can do some more swimming. What are you gonna do, jackass? Okay, good. This music's kind of nice. I like it. It's catchy. Toe tappy NES goodness. Ah, move. I was about to say I'm fucked if I don't. Do we go up? No. Okay, what was the point of that? What the fuck is this? Okay, we got a fucking seahorse with cannons. I think the bosses are pretty much easy to understand. Just don't go down, otherwise you'll get fucking stabbed in the titties. Fuck! Oh, we just start there? Okay, I can't hate on that. Can't hate on that. That's pretty lenient to them. Come on, fishies, where are you? Oh, there's a fucking fishy. I'm reminded of those fucking dudes from Mario 2, the little Sparkies. I don't like them either. This boss fight's kind of annoying. But what boss fight isn't? Especially the ones in Ninja Gaiden. Oh my good god. Are you gonna fucking die already, you piece of fucking horse? I mean, isn't he a horse? Never mind. Just get the fuck out of here. Oh, soldier fish. Screw him. He needs to fuck off. I want to flay him on some fucking other grill. Get a bed of rice on there with some jasmine rice, right? Put on there with some salt and pepper and butter. Mwah. He just said maze, didn't he? Good God, why? I hate mazes in retro games! So is this the final stage already? Well, we'll find out, because goddamn, that's short. Alright, well, this is apparently a maze, so... What the fuck? Sorry, I suck, okay? God damn it. That's annoying. Should have done that in the beginning. I'm retarded. I was trying to knock that barrel over, hit that fucking fish. Okay, these ones with glowing eyes. I'm assuming... Okay, yeah. Ones that glow can be entered, I guess. I'm just guessing. You know, there's another game made by Disney that had a maze that was annoying, unless you knew it. Fucking DuckTales. Alright. Oh, I can go in there too. Oh, that just sent me back. Lovely. Ah, mazes. I hate them. Well, we'll try to figure it out. I want to go further along. Come on, bounce, bounce, bouncy, bouncy. Okay. I'm assuming the ones that have glowing eyes are the way forward, and these send you backwards. Let's find out. Yes. Okay, that's what... Okay, so let's work with that. That didn't kill it, you son of a bitch! Fuck it, let's just keep going. And unfortunately, this is going to send us back. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, we already went that way. Ah, mazes. Hate them. Maybe I have to go on the ones that are glowing regardless. Okay, alright, let's try it. I think that's it. I mean, you can't tell with this one, though. Alright, this is new. Let's go. Okay, the ones with the glowing eyes. Go over. They can go through the textures! That's fucking cheating! Just move your fucking ass. Move your little fin into ass and let's get a move on here. I'm not dicking around with enemies. If I can bypass them, I'm doing just that. Fuck it. Okay, that eyes are not glowing. Where does that take me to? Okay, it's still a new area. Okay, I'm confused now. Go in! I regret nothing? There we go. Are we at the end already? Okay, aha! I kind of figured. Bitch! We'll find out. Damn it! She throws him in a way that is just so fucking bullshit cheap. Oh, you know what? I figured it out. Oh, this could be done. I can just throw him straight up, right? Yeah! Okay, that works. That actually works. No! At least we have continues. I'm sorry. I fucked that up. Or at least we know what we gotta do. Let's just breeze through this if we can. No, fuck that. Let's... Why can't I go in there? It's weird. Like, I press down in both buttons. That seems to work, though. I doubt that's what it... Like I said, no instruction manual, so, you know. But NES games aren't that hard to figure out. They're kind of easy. For the most part. But if we're already at the end, my god, this is a short game. Fuck out of here. Son of a bitch! Now that's just... I don't like that. That's annoying. Alright, we're here again. We'll probably die because I only have one hit point left. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get more. I just, like I said, I haven't played too much into this to remember much. Throw it! Okay, that's annoying. Sometimes it won't do it. There. Alright, there we go. I don't know if that's just the controller or what. Son of a bitch, I hate that shit. This is annoying. It's not a hard boss, it's just, goddamn, the patterns of the enemy movements is very fucking irritating. Because you're trying to block and get, you know, get out of harm's way, and it's just not that easy. At least for me. For other people, it can be easy as fuck. Okay, we got a good thing going. Let's see if we can keep it up. Well, she certainly takes a lot of hits, doesn't she? Alright. Are we done, or do we have to do... Is there another level or something? Because that can't be it. If it is, then this is kind of disappointing in a way. Oh, you can hold the button, it goes faster. Cool. Alright. I didn't think that was the end of it. This is definitely last boss feels right here. The artwork is fantastic on her, too. The animation looks good. I can appreciate this. Some of you out there probably can. You know, with your Arc Raiders and your Desert Crimsons and all that. You can have it. I like this. This is... I'm old, so I can appreciate this shit. This is actually a little bit easier. And I don't know if she does anything new. Fuck! Now that was my fault for being stupid. She keeps changing the... Every time she uses her staff, it changes the current, so... That was actually easier than her previous form. I'm gonna say we did it. Wow, that is a short game. And easy, too. I've heard right. So those who have said that, you guys were on point. Because either you're playing under the sea, no, I'm not going under the sea. I would rather not! You're back, ho! Maybe now you can suck my... I'm such an idiot. So now they're gonna go, and he's gonna go clap her cheeks in the castle, and all's gonna be well. Your typical fairy tale story of the day. And that's it. Wow. Well, I want to say that, you know, given the shortness of it and the simplicity, I want to say... Is that it? Okay, let me go ahead and just close it out then. Wow, okay, well... Given how short it is and the simplicity of it, I come up with a couple reasons for it. One, timing. They wanted to get it out either... I mean, I don't know the date. I will put it in the description, obviously. I got to do a little bit more research when it comes to my description. So I'm guessing timing... Girls probably watched Little Mermaid more than dudes did. I mean, I was one of those dudes who did. Now, I never saw it in the theater. No, my parents rented it. Okay? Because they, you know, we always rented the animated movies like An American Tail, which I liked. I still like to this day. And there's also the sequel that no one cares about, Five Goes West. I still remember when that fat bitch picks up the cat. Pussy, pussy, pussy. My brother and I were laughing, and my mom's like, "Stop being perverted," because that's how she was back then, or that's how she was all the time. She's a woman. Women don't like it when guys are perverted, unless they're one of us, you know, which is extremely fucking rare. But there's that. We watched The Land Before Time, the first one anyway. You know, sad, of course, for all those who've watched it. I ain't gonna spoil anything. For those who haven't, and if you like Don Bluth's work, you should check it out. It's really good. There's a lot of them, though. I wouldn't go past the third one, because after that it just became cringe. Much like The Secret of NIMH 2 was cringe. But the first one is classic. It's timeless. Love it to pieces. There's also a book based on it, Mrs. Brigsby and the Rats and Nim. I don't know what came first. It's not important, actually. But, you know, they had us read that in school, though. And we had to do a book report. Lovely. It's like, I don't miss school at all, man. All that shit was just retarded. There's no, like... There was nothing there that really stuck with you. It just, you know, all the, like, important stuff, sure, because it's important. You want to make sure you carry that through life so you can get through some of life's hard shit. But then, like, you know, reading a book and doing a book report, that's not important! But, and the third reason, I think, is, you know, Capcom had the license with Disney, and, you know, Little Mermaid was part of at least that iteration of it. Because the original, I guess, doesn't Ariel die? She becomes sea foam or something. I think that's why we didn't get Little Mermaid in any of the collections. Something to do with probably some licensing. I don't know for sure, because I'm not too smart when it comes to that. I haven't really looked into it. but that's my only thing is I don't think Little Mermaid is what do you call public domain like King Kong is. You know, but I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. If you know the reason, tell me in the comments. Of course, please, because you know, ignorance is not something I like to have, but sometimes I tend to have ignorance, of course, when it comes to things like this. Anyways, is it a good game? No. And the reason why I say this, it's way too short. There's too little substance there, and it's too easy. Now, if you want to play a game and that you can actually beat, play it. Go ahead, play it. It's easy. It's easy. You might die a couple times like I did. You know, you may have one game over like I did, but you could beat this game. If you're not good at any other games on the NES, or if you have some children and you're doing the right thing and raising them correctly by having them play NES instead of this garbage that we have being thrown into consoles and PC these days. Of course, there's some good stuff there if you look, obviously. And one of my cats is begging for attention right now, of course, Miss Nova. So, anyways, I'll let you guys go, but thank you for watching if you did. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings, your comments. I always read them. I always respond to. So, remember to keep gaming, keep loving each other, and keep it retro. Until the next time we all see each other, please do take care. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.